Okay, class, so last week we explored converting fractions, decimals, percents with just regular fractions. Now what we're going to do is try to do them with some mixed numbers. So I just wanted to show you guys it's basically the same concept, except now we're just going to separate the whole number out. If there's a mixed number, it means that there's a whole number and a fraction here. So let's go ahead and start with 1.5. As you can see, we have a whole number here and a fraction. All I'm going to do is split it up, put the whole number here off to the side. So now I'm just going to go ahead and focus on my 1/2. Now I can do equivalent expression, set it equal to 100, so multiply by 50, multiply by 50. So it's going to be 50 hundredths. So I'm going to put that as a decimal, which is 0.5. I already have my whole number here. Now I just need my decimal, which is going to be 0.5. So 1 1/2 is going to be equal to 1.5. Next, let's go ahead and try 2 3/4. As you can see, we have 2 3/4. I'm going to just go ahead and split up the whole number. So our whole number here is going to be 2. Now we have to figure out what the 3/4 is equal to as a decimal. So we have 3/4 is going to be equal to, set up an equivalent expression, multiplied by 25. So I got to multiply the top by 25. So this is 75 hundredths. So how we write that is 0.75 to get us 2 75 hundredths. That's going to be the same thing as saying 2 3/4. All right. Now let's go ahead and try 2 more. Now, we're going to go ahead and do 5 2/5. Now, same thing here. All I'm going to do is split up the whole number and the fraction. So this is going to be 5 point something. Now, 2/5, go ahead and set up an equivalent expression. 5 times what number equals 100? That's going to be times 20 times 20. So this is going to be equal to 40 hundredths, which is 40 hundredths, or 0.4. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that. It's going to be 5.4. It's going to be equal to 5 2/5. Okay, so as you can see, once we go ahead and split up the whole number, it's a lot easier to understand what this number truly is, converted into a decimal. Mixed number in this case. Let's do the last one. We have 4 2/9. As you can see, I already started to split it up, so it's going to be 4. Now we have 2/9. So I'm going to run into a problem here because 9 cannot go evenly into 100. So I think this is best with the division method. So the number on the top goes inside, add 2 zeros. Number at the bottom goes outside. So 9 goes into 2 0 times. 9 goes into 20 2 times to equal 18. 9 goes into 22 times again. So as you can see, this is going to be repeating. So this is saying 2 9s is equal to 0.22, and it just keeps going on. So I have my whole number. I'm going to go ahead and add my decimal. All right. So these two are equivalent. All right. Now, the last thing we're going to think about. What is this as a percent? Now, to simply turn a decimal into a percent, you just need to move it over twice. 1, 2. This is going to be 422%. Which makes sense is because we have a whole number here. So our percent is going to, of course, be above 100. We're going to practice this more in class today.